Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West. More specifically, we are in Mesquite, Nevada. I left Las Vegas this morning, dropped Jen off at the Las Vegas airport, where she is now traveling through the sky on her way back home. And I, as well, am on my way home. However, I am taking Rosebud there and going home the old-fashioned way on the ground. But it's been quite a kickoff to the spooky season here. We started out 3 weeks ago in Florida. Or was it 4 weeks? It was a while ago. We kicked off the spooky season in Florida with Halloween Horror Nights, with Busch Gardens Tampa's Hollow Scream. Then I drove on to Texas for the following weekend. We experienced another Hollow Scream at SeaWorld, and then did the 2 Six Flags parks in Texas, Six Flags Fiesta Texas and Six Flags Over Texas, then carried on to California for an intensely spooky weekend out there. Knott's Scary Farm, the Queen Mary, their version of Horror Nights. And then next weekend, we did Las Vegas. We did got a preview of Tom Devlin's Blackwell Manor. We got to see the Fear Zone at Circus and experience the year-round haunt that is Universal Horrors Unleashed. So over the next few days, I'll be driving across the country trying to get back home. But today, I figured we'd start our day at the Donkey History Museum. Now, I admit, I have not spent a lot of time thinking about the history of donkeys, but suddenly, I am intrigued. And as we enter, we are greeted by Gary the Greeter, the greeting donkey here. Now, the museum is run by a donkey rescue called Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. The museum is free, but purchases in the gift shop go towards the donkey rescue. So we start here in the mule gallery. Now, mules are the mixture between a male donkey and a female horse, and are said to embody the best qualities of both animals. And it talks about mules being used in borax mining. Of course, we learned about that in Death Valley. It was originally a borax mining area. Apparently there was a brand of borax called 20 Mule Team Borax. Oh, and here's all the skulls. That's an adult donkey. This skull was found in Death Valley. This is an adult mule, and then this is a female horse. So that skull and that skull makes this skull. And we have a large collection here of mules and donkeys here at the Donkey Museum. Get the old drunken hillbilly there riding a donkey. Yeah, an immense amount of donkeys. And a lot of donkey artwork. He's got his baskets there to help carry stuff. Also images of Don Quixote there. Of course, his partner Sancho Panza rode a donkey. Oh, and of course, donkeys mentioned in the Bible. I think Mary rode a donkey when she was on her way to give birth to Jesus. In the war gallery here, where apparently, this Jeep here, they said that the Jeep basically replaced the donkey. They used donkeys in the military to pull heavy items and to transport things. But when the Jeep showed up, donkeys got fired. Yeah, you can see the Jeep there. Can hold quite a bit. Has quite a bit of hauling power. Little donkey has quite a bit of hauling power as well, but I guess, he just really can't stand up to a Jeep. Some pictures of military donkeys. I like this one here, though. It's some donkeys. People riding donkeys in front of the Sphinx. My great-grandfather, there's a picture of him in front of the Sphinx. It's an amazing picture. Oh, these are all donkey salt and pepper shakers. I think I actually have one that's like this, where it carries the salt and pepper in its side bags. I think these are whiskey decanters. In these instances, I believe the donkey being used as a symbol for the Republican Party. Oh, there's a couple elephants back there. Oh, they do have the elephants. So these are like matching decanters of donkeys and elephants. Of course, they have the donkeys in the front because it's a donkey museum. It's not an elephant museum. But we do see the elephants represented in the back. Got donkey saw blades. Got donkey stereo opticon cards. Says these are celluloid donkeys made out of a type of plastic. These ones here are actually bobbleheaded. Now these are amusing here. I actually remember people having these when I was a kid. These are donkey cigarette dispensers where people would put the cigarettes in the top there, and then you lift the donkey's tail and it would poop out a cigarette. And there's some donkey ashtrays as well. And because donkeys are often used in mining, they have a sluice here where you can hunt for jewels. Oh, there's an old prospector up there, top of the water tower. There's a mining donkey. I like how he's wearing a hat. It's more donkey art. And some donkey postcards. This is another sightseeing jackass. Oh, Rags the donkey got his own postcard. The carriage behind this donkey. I wonder if he would let you take a ride in the carriage. Oh, here's the classic pin the tail on the donkey. Do kids still play pin the tail on the donkey? I remember this as a kid. It was like a big deal. They blindfold you and you try to attach the tail onto the donkey as close as possible. And donkey, piñatas. Donkeys also, a lot of piñatas are donkey shaped. So always have a donkey themed birthday. Talks about the donkeys in Pinocchio, where the bad kids were all turned into donkeys. And it says this is an original prototype donkey shown to Walt Disney. So that's pretty cool. So they're showing all the famous pop culture donkeys here. You have Eeyore. Eeyore the sad donkey. I think Eeyore's a good character. I think it showed everyone that, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be depressed. His friends still liked him. He still hung out with people. But he was always just kind of down. Kind of the original goth. And then Eddie Murphy's donkey character, named simply Donkey, from the movie Shrek. All those donkey Pez dispensers. I think that's a Chia donkey. Another cartoon donkey, Baba Louie. I guess the partner of Quick Draw McGraw. It's the donkey toys. That looks like almost like a donkey troll doll. These are the ones where you push the button on the bottom and they collapse. Oh, there's a stuffed donkey. Over here's one of those playground donkeys on a spring that you can ride. I had a lot of fondness for these as a kid. These are all donkey related books. From Shrek to Winnie the Pooh to Animal Farm. Oh, these are, this is actually really sad. These are donkey hooves that were left to grow overly long. So the poor donkeys has to walk with these on their feet, making it very hard for them to walk, making everything very hard for them to do physically. Yeah, it says they cost $35 to trim, but whoever was taking care of these donkeys wasn't taking care of their donkeys. This is the Contemporary Art Gallery. This is Big-Eyed Girl on Donkey. And look at this colorful donkey down here. And some different merchandise here at the Donkey Museum. It says, I got my ass educated at the Donkey History Museum. Salt and pepper shakers. Screaming goats. And these are donkey planters. Some plush donkeys here. This one's got a little t-shirt on. There's some magnets. Yeah, a canned donkey. But I think I'm gonna purchase this. Me and Jen have kind of a collection of snow globes of animals within animals, and this has got a little donkey in a donkey, a little baby donkey on the back. So yeah, I think I will contribute to the cause by purchasing this snow globe. And look at this, we have the penny pincher, the pressed penny machine here with 4 separate pressed pennies. Got the Donkey History Museum, and then these are for the Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all 4. It's for a good cause. Alright, got quarter penny. And we have 4 donkey-related pennies for the collection. So what a wonderful place, the Donkey History Museum. Very nice people in there. Telling me about, the good that they do for donkeys. They adopt stranded donkeys, and offered to help me adopt a donkey, which honestly, I thought about it for a second. I'm like, maybe I do need a donkey. But then, of course, I can't take care of a donkey while I'm traveling all over the country, obviously. But wonderful place. I'd stay longer, but we have to get back on that long, lonesome road. Stopped off here in Virgin, Utah at Virgin Trading Post. As I was driving by, I noticed this old Wild West town on the roadside, and when you see a roadside attraction, you definitely want to stop. So yeah, I saw the Virgin Jail here. Apparently that's the name. It's the name of the town. It's not a jail for virgins. All right, well, let's head into the fort. Okay, we have head inside the fort, and I noticed over here there is a pile of carrots. It says Fort Zion Petting Farm, $2 admission. Carrots, 2 for $1. All right, so let's get some carrots and see if we can head out to the petting zoo. All right, this way out to the petting farm. Oh, okay, so now we're actually in the Old West town. This is pretty cool here. You got the bank. Any money in the bank? Oh, no, there's no money in the bank. And of course, the Virgin Jail. The saloon. The hotel. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Hey, Alpaca, do you like carrots? You know what a carrot? Oh, he doesn't like carrots. Does this one like carrots? You want a carrot? There you go. He likes carrots, just not too excited. There's some goats. Goats are always hungry. The most hungry creature. Oh my gosh! Don't ram me. No, I want this guy to get the carrot because he doesn't. You gonna ram me? What do you do? You gonna ram me? Fine, take your carrot. Take your ill-gotten carrot. Tries to ram all the other goats. Oh, hey, little guy. Do you want a carrot piece? There you go. There's enough carrots for everybody. Well, not everyone, but there's enough for a couple of you guys to have carrots. Oh my gosh! You don't get any more carrots. You scare me. Here, you're little and nice. You get another carrot. Oh, we got some tiny, tiny horses over here. Hey, little horse. Do you want a carrot? Do you want a little horsey? A little carrot for a little horse? These guys are so tiny. Oh, you want a carrot too? Oh, don't bite my fingers. And this guy, I'm sure he wants a carrot. All right, y'all got a carrot. Oh, this is the OK Corral. Weird, is that the real OK Corral? Not too terribly long ago. And then we exit through the gift shop. Oh, look who's here. We got old Pappy. Definitely got to give him $1, even though he already has a big bag of gold from Wild West Bank. All right, $1 there.
When Pappy speaks, smart folks will listen. Got a little piece of advice for you. As you travel along life's bumpy road, don't ever underestimate the power of them stupid people in large numbers.
Stupid people in large numbers.
You're one of them unfortunate fellers.
I don't hope not.
We like to say ignorance is bliss. Come on back, you hear, and let Pappy tell you more.
These are cowboy wine stoppers. You can cork up your wine bottle with a cowboy head. I notice hanging from the ceiling is hundreds and hundreds of boots. There's a boar's head on the wall. There is a jackalope, and oh my goodness, that may be the most terrifying woolly booger I have ever seen. It says this is a Utah werewolf. Look at that. That is that is terrifying. And you can see this. They actually sell the Alien Fresh Jerky from Baker, California. Some cowboy hats. And look at that. It is a teddy bear with antlers. So it's a bear deer. That is what you call a beer. All right. And we got some press pennies here. We have Fort Zion, where we, in the Virgin Trading Post where we stopped. It says Virgin. Been there, done that. Fort Zion and Zion National Park. Let's go ahead and get all four. This quarter penny. And give it a good crank. All right, and some great Fort Zion pennies for the collection. Now I've been trying to stop and see more national parks this year. I did get the America the Beautiful pass that lets me into all the national parks. So I figured, since we were heading this way, we'd stop here at Zion National Park here in Utah. Man, it's really pretty already. I haven't even gone in the park yet. And I figure we'd start our visit here by stopping by the visitor center. It's always a good place to start. So here's a replica of the canyon here, Zion Canyon. I guess we'll be driving along this road here. Now the information desk is hopping. I grabbed myself a driving map here of Zion. And they have a gift shop in here as well. Shirt here says lose reception, gain perspective. I guess lose cell phone reception is what it's saying. Although that might be terrible because you could be stranded on a trail if you have no reception. It could end up in you dying. But I still get what they're saying. Well, these are California condors. Wonder if we can see some condors here in the park. And I do love these old posters here, at least old style, vintage style posters. Yeah, this place looks popular. It's about 5 o'clock right now, and just a ton of people here. See, there's actually buses that bring people up here from the town outside the park. So I stopped here to consult the map, and this time of year, apparently you do need to get on a shuttle bus to go up through the canyon. And unfortunately for me, I showed up a little bit too late. The shuttle bus has already left. The last shuttle bus for the day has already left. So we will have to do a return trip at some point here to Zion National Park. Right now we are driving along what is called the Zion Mount Carmel Highway. But I can honestly say, even though we weren't able to get aboard the shuttle bus to see the entire park, I can honestly say this is straight up one of the most beautiful places I have ever seen. Yeah, I probably should have done a little bit more research here on Zion National Park. I don't know, I just saw it along the way. I'm like, nah, that will be fun, checking out another national park. But, some national parks are different. Some national parks, open access to everything 24 hours. It looks to me like this place just gets really busy. I guess they just probably can't handle the congestion on all those roads, on that long curvy road to the canyon. Because it does say it is open to the public in other times of the year after fall. So I probably will, almost certainly will come back here to Zion in the future and either ride the shuttle or or come here when the road is actually open to cars. But like I said, man, this place is gorgeous. Yeah, this over here is interesting. It's almost like a archway forming. And I'm not sure, but over here, someone let me know if they know what this is. There's like a really weird hole in the rock there. It actually looks kind of like maybe man-made. Oh, there's a tunnel here. A little narrow tunnel. Oh, it's very dark in here. It's a narrow tunnel, but it appears to be very long tunnel. Yeah, it said no oversized vehicles allowed. Oh, there's a little... Oh, is that the hole I saw? Oh, I think that might be the hole that we saw down there. Is actually a window into the tunnel. That makes sense. Okay, it looks like there's a couple windows here. It all makes sense now. Everything is coming together. Yeah, see, there's a window there. Must have seen that hole was definitely one of these windows. Man, we're still in this tunnel. How far into the mountain are we going? I mean, I guess we're going all the way through the other side. I guess it's a big old mountain. Yeah, those windows probably just let some fresh air in here, so it's just not a carbon monoxide trap in here. And suddenly the tunnel's getting very congested and busy. I need to clean my windshield. There we go. Man, I don't know what's happening. At this point, I feel like we're just going in a big circle. Okay, there's another window. This tunnel has to end at some point. Like, it has to. I've been in this tunnel Jeez, I'm in this tunnel for like almost 2 minutes. There it is. The light at the end of the tunnel. Man, I was getting a little worried being trapped in a mountain, in a tunnel. But here we are. Blinding light of the tunnel. A lot of people parking here on the side of the road. Looked like there was a trail to walk. I parked a little ways down because there was so many people parked alongside the road, but I think we'll go check out the trail. Given that I don't get clipped by a car walking alongside the road. Yeah, it looks like every pull-off in this area is just completely full of cars. There's everyone trying to get to that trail. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Is that I don't know if that's a bighorn sheep, maybe? Oh, his horns look a little small. Or maybe a mountain goat. Oh my gosh, there's a whole herd of them right here. They are sheer-footed. Hey guys. Yeah. Look at that. That one's got a tag on its ear. Now look at him stand on just the side there. It's so good at hanging on. That's very cool. Okay, this is what we were just looking at here. Desert bighorn sheep. Okay, I've seen bighorn sheep in Colorado and they really had really big horns. This is a desert bighorn sheep. I guess their horns aren't so big. But yeah, I guess here at the they hang out here at the Canyon Overlook Trail, which we're about to embark on. Oh, look, there's another one there. Looking out over the road. All right, we gotta walk up these stone stairs. Ah, it's out of my eyes. You can see the tunnel. Oh, this is very steep here. Well, at least there's a handrail. Oh, this part here needs a handrail. Oh my goodness. Looks like there's a little lookout right here. I don't think this is the overlook, but it is an overlook. You know, I forgot to check how long this trail was. Oh my gosh. And there I almost just slipped. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. You can see down. The canyon gets really narrow there. Oh, look at this. A wooden bridge that goes under this rock. Luckily, I did switch out the Crocs for my Carpetbagger mountain boots. Getting a tiny bit of desert rain here as well. Remember earlier today, I got a pressed penny with a bighorn sheep on it. And then we saw some bighorn sheep back there. It's almost as if the penny was predicting the future. I think we've about made it. See people up there enjoying the view. Here we are, we've made it to the overlook. Why do they call it an overlook? When you overlook something, you don't even notice it.
You want me to take a picture of you guys?
So if you came up here and you just didn't even notice there was a canyon, they should call it the canyon look.
Okay.
And here we are to the fence. Oh, and look down there. See the whole canyon. And you can see that road, that windy road that we drove up here on. It may be cliche to say, but that looks like a painting. I do want to make sure I'm making myself clear. This place is incredibly beautiful. Look at this place. It's like nowhere I've ever been. Oh, hold on. There's a chipmunk. There's a chipmunk right there. Hey, Chippy. What you doing? Chipmunk. Oh, where's he going? And the worst part of any hike, turning around and walking all the way back. Definitely would like to do more hikes. You know, I visit these national parks. I live next to the most popular national parks in the country. But I'm, let's be honest here, not really in hiking shape. Definitely healthier, much healthier than I once was, but haven't gotten all the way to the point where I can do any sort of like long endurance. I'll do a hike, I'll do a walk, but it takes a lot out of me, takes a lot of breath out of my lungs. But we'd definitely like to get to the point to be able to do more hikes, because you walk to the ends of things, you get to see cool stuff. That old expression, good things come to those who walk. Oh, wonderful. The rain is starting to pick up a little bit. Helps cool you off, though. And look at this. I've never seen a wild tarantula. Hey, buddy. Hey, little guy. Oh my goodness. I mean, I've seen captive tarantulas, but yeah, never seen one out in the wild. What kind of tarantula is that?
He's trying to warn you before you scream.
And we have made it back down to earth. And the trail was 1 mile, so half a mile there, half a mile back, round trip. And moderate trail, so not the hardest, but definitely got my blood pumping. And now we begin the long walk back to the car. And we have made it. Oh, another tunnel. This one ain't so long though. Pulled off here at the Checkerboard Mesa viewpoint, and I'm guessing that is Checkerboard Mesa. This place is pretty fantastic. And the sun has set on our day here at Zion National Park. And look at this. Stumbled upon some sort of buffalo ranch. You can see the big herd of buffalo, aka bison, out there. How are all you bison doing tonight? We have reached civilization. I think I'll grab some dinner here at the Thunderbird restaurant. You can see that gorgeous neon sign there. And look at this. This is the home of the homemade pies. Although, I don't think I've ever seen homemade spelt like that. It's homemade. So, if it's homemade, did this lady here make these pies? And as we enter, we have this wall of old horse bridles. I do like the blue skies in here. See some pheasants. And then I think that is a turkey flying through the air. Here in the gift shop, they sell these Home of the Homemade Pie shirts. You can see the old camera collection up there in the rafters. And look at this. This is the lady who makes the homemade pies. You can see above the salad bar, there's cars racing all through the dining room. You can see the pink Cadillacs there. Now some burgers and some home-style meals. I'm looking at this liver and onions. I made my own custom salad at the salad bar. Got some beets, corn salsa, and lots of Thousand Island dressing.
Little groups, ones and twos. Morning.
And my liver and onions have arrived. Got some side of some broccoli there and a baked potato. Sometimes it can be hard finding places that still serve liver and onions. One of my favorites. So I've cleaned my plate, and I think it is time for dessert. I've been hearing so much about these homemade pies. I think I need to try one. Kind of curious what Thunderberry is. And there is my Thunderberry pie. Oh, it's still hot. I'm not sure, still not sure what Thunderberry is. It looks like it's maybe got some blueberries and strawberries, and it may be a mixture of berries. All right, let's try this Thunderberry. It's good ice cream. Yeah, let's just see if it's a wonderful mixture of berries. It was a mighty delicious homemade pie right there. That was definitely the best homemade pie I've ever had. So I have safely landed in my hotel room for the evening, and what did we learn today? We learned all about the history of the small but mighty donkey. We learned that Utah is beautiful. We even have some pictures of Utah being beautiful here in the hotel room. We had some delicious homemade pies at the Thunderbird restaurant, and they were delicious. So thank you for coming along with me. I didn't make quite as much distance as I would have liked today. I wanted to get a little closer to home, but these things happen. So we'll be continuing to head eastward. I'm still trying to find fun stuff to do along the way, but we are trying to get home at some point. So if you would like to join me tomorrow, we'll be progressing eastward back towards North Carolina. If you like these videos, you can subscribe. That would help. If you're new here, what I do is I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and whatever other fun stuff I find along the way. If you'd like to help the channel other ways, consider Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Jen's back home, so I will open up the souvenir shop. I'll do it right now. By the time you guys see it, it'll be open back up. We sell motel key fobs, pressed pennies, enamel pins over on Etsy, as well as some other fun stuff. And I'm still doing personalized messages on Cameo. If you'd like to receive a message from me or to send a message from me to a friend or family member, you can do that down below. In fact, all those things are down below in the description of this video. And all those things help keep this donkey on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.